How many chapters are the Yoga Sutras divided into? Namaste everyone. My name is Vasundhara Talware and let's look at how many these 196 Yoga Sutras contained in the Yoga Darshan, which is called the Yoga Sutras as well, is divided into. It's divided into 4 sections. The first section is the Samadhi part, directly opening up your doorways to the Samadhi. Now, why does Patanjali start with the Samadhi part, which is pretty advanced for a beginner to begin with, right? One, it is based on the assumption that people are akin or attuned with the ways of yoga way of living life. Back in those days when Maharshi Patanjali wrote down these, the lifestyle was very, very close to nature. People hadn't advanced like we have in our lives and spoiled themselves, becoming far, far away with the yoga way of living life, with the life that is in tune with that of nature. If you look around, look at the birds. That's the easiest thing we can notice around us, right? There are not many animals around, but look at the birds. What time do they sleep? What time do they wake up? What is their life like? What is their dharma? How do they bring up their kids? It's great to observe and notice what they have to bring. So back in those days, Maharshi Patanjali knew that they are already living a life which is pretty sattvic. The Rajasic, Tamasic tendencies were more towards nature, that is, personal nature, and not towards the lifestyle deficiency. But today, we have to fight the lifestyle deficiency and also deal with the nature we are born with, right? And second, because like any teacher, he too wanted to push forth already advanced students, people who had made yoga, the practices, as a part of their life. And then they had a certain next step to go to, look beyond all of that and make it their lifeline, make it a part of their contemplation, right? Live the contemplation that is. So the first part is the Samadhi part, which is based on contemplation. That includes 2 basic pillars like Abhyasa and Vairagya. That's all he advises people to do in this chapter. Keep doing what you're doing as far as living the yoga life. And Vairagya, which is refrain from all that you don't need. Refrain from the distractions, refrain from the unnecessary, unwanted desires, delusions, all that takes you downhill instead of pushing you further up. So these are the 2 things highly recommended in this first chapter of the Yoga Sutras. Now the second chapter is Sadhanpad, Sadhanapad or Sadhanpad. You may call it either way, and both of them have their own meanings. We'll look at the meanings and the in-depth content of each of these chapters in the upcoming videos, but for now, Sadhanpad talks about the practices, starting from the yama, that is the do nots in life, the niyama, that is the do's in life, and 6 other pillars, which is asana, pranayam, pratyahar, dharana, dhyan, samadhi. So these are the 8 pillars that are extrapolated in this chapter. This chapter is meant for the beginners. The third chapter is called the Vibhuti Pada. It focuses on properties or power that a sadhaka develops as he keeps practicing the yoga practices. And the 4th chapter, that is the final chapter of the Yoga Sutras, is called the Kaivalya Pada, the ultimate liberation, the ultimate freedom. And that's what it focuses on. So in all, The 196 sutras are divided into the Samadhi Pada, the Sadhana Pada, the Vibhuti Pada, and the Kaivalya Pada. Hope you learned something new about the Yoga Sutras, learned something new about each one of these chapters a little bit for now. And if you liked this video, please share it with your loved ones. Let them know as well. And please subscribe to my channel by clicking on the subscribe button so that you are kept posted about all my upcoming amazing content on yoga, the yoga lifestyle, and loving yourself wholly and completely as I love you too. Mwah. Thank you for watching. Namaste.